Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? It's your friend Tim, aka General Ape, coming at you with another episode of Don't Starve Rain Giants here on 8bitPlays. Last episode, we died. So that was a thing that happened. That was regrettable. That was annoying. That was sad. That was all other forms of depressing thoughts imaginable. But this episode, we gotta turn stuff around this episode. We gotta get some food up. For sure. We gotta get some food. We gotta get some other things, mainly food. Food is our number one priority. We got to start stocking up on food for the next season, because it would be great. It would be just peachy if we could go into the next season with high stats and a lot of food to keep those stats up. So that's something we got to think about. It's also nice to think that in the next season, hopefully, I think this is the case, bees still function. Like the bee box will still function throughout the summer. So that's good. That's going to give us a little bit of an extra boost when it comes to food. We're going to be able to have those honey baked hams. So that's fun. That's nice. That's good. It's interesting. Excited for that. This pisses me off, and I'm wondering if we can break those down for bones. That also pisses me off. We need to find... It'd be great if we could find ourselves a qualifying track. I think that'd be just good. That'd be good for us. There's not much else to do at this point, though, other than really just building up our base so that we have a good stake in surviving through the next few seasons, coming into day 200. Now, all of this is stuff you've heard before if you've watched any other episode of this season, but regardless, it is still something that I want to talk about. Because we're always in planning stages. We're in the planning stages at this point. What we're going to do in the next few episodes, throughout the next season, all this jazz. I think I might as well pick this up too. I could theoretically make purple gems with these, but I don't think I need to make Chester. I think Chester is best suited as he is right now. I don't need to change him in any way to the Snow Chester. Also, I think with what we have right now, I think we can only make like 3. I could make this too, a Perhistitator, because I have enough for a top hat. Shadow Manipulator, there's living logs up north. 1 purple gem is not hard to make. Nightmare Fuel, that's going to be a little bit difficult to get. Pan Flute, I would love. One Man Band, I would love. Nightlight would be good. Living Amulet would be good. I think, however, our next big thing we want to get is a top hat. We can't get rabbits right now, so that's kind of annoying, to say the least. Yeah, we can't get rabbits right now. Oh, I'd love to get some more marble. If we could get that, that'd be good. I gotta eat pretty soon too. That'd be smart. Smart to get some food in ourselves. What else though? I mean, other than that, we can focus on maybe making our base look a little bit nicer. I feel like we shouldn't try to make our base look beautiful until like day 200. I don't know why I ran up here. This is kind of pointless. I was going to go look up if there was some more marble, but I don't think there is. So I'm just going to ditch out of this area. It's actually... I'm tired of using wood for this. Do living logs rot? That's my question. Because there's a bunch here. I don't know if they rot though. I feel like if we burn the living logs, we'll lose sanity for some reason. I'm gonna use the Beefalo wool for our fire coming up here. Might as well take the living logs and store them in our base. There's not much else we can do with that. Gotta get some food. And then that's about it. We have a lot of flowers in this area too, so we shouldn't have a problem keeping a steady area for our bee boxes. That did considerably less than I thought it would. We're going to keep the living logs simply because of the fact that we don't often get these. So I want to keep as many as I can with me. I might have to resort... Ah, stale monster meat. I hate you. You're going to turn into rot pretty soon here. Screw it. We're going to see if that works. If that works, I'll be surprised. Yeah, I'll be really surprised if that gives us what we needed to give us. I'm gonna get hit. It's fine. Oh, they missed. What a clutch runaway. Glad we didn't lose any health from that. That was good. That was good stuff. Yeah, the B-Box is such a great pickup, honestly. It is really such a great pickup. It allows us to do so much more in regards to food. Like, the chicken nuggets themselves, they're not great, but they're still better than most of the stuff that we get usually. Ah, chicken nuggets. Whatever. Was hoping I could get more out of that, but that's fine. What to do? I'd actually make another one of this. I might as well cook them now. It's about to spoil, turn into rot. So that's something. Let's do that. Those two. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I hope that doesn't give us what I think it's going to give us. If it does, not a big deal. Hopefully it doesn't, though. Let's put you there. I think for the base, what I'm going to make it look like is I'm going to make the wall going around the whole thing and then carpet. The question is, what do I need for carpet? Maybe wood. Wood flooring would be nice. Carpeted. Oh, checkered flooring would just be idiotically cool. That would be really awesome. Carpeted flooring. That's a lot. I'm going to need a lot of stuff for that. Potted fern, I don't know what the point of is. Scaled chest would be nice. I don't have one of these though, so that's a thing. Dang it, we got chicken nuggets again. Might as well just eat it. Ah, we don't need to actually. Wait until later. Coming up on day 60 though. We've got about 40 days to go until the next season. Which is exciting. Or not next season, which until day 200, which is exciting. That's gotta be really cool. So by day 200, we're gonna straight focus on the caves, and then we're gonna focus on our base. I think that's a good idea. To focus on those two things would be good. Caves and our base by day 200. For now, though, it's a survival story. I think we'll be on winter by the next. I'm not sure actually, because 2020, we should be on winter by. Oh, what? What is this? Are we in? Oh, we are. I think we might be. I don't know. I'm not sure. We could be coming up on the next season here pretty soon. I think I'm just gonna make one of these now. There's no point. Or not. Do I really need 3 more? I do. Now I need 5 more. Well, we don't need this anymore, to be honest, to be completely honest with you. But we're gonna keep the flowers just in case. Let's go ahead and eat now. We're playing the waiting game right now for this season to be over, because the only thing I'm waiting for is the rabbit holes to reopen, so I can have another steady flow of food. Until then, it's just the waiting game and getting what food we can get. So yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a dragon fruit. Oh crap, dogs. Well, might as well wait. We have a lot of hound's teeth that we could be using for traps, but I think I'm gonna start working on traps in the next season during summer. So yeah, summertime is gonna be the time we're gonna be building out our trap area to like right about here, and by the time summer ends, we should be like right about here. All around, that is. That'd be really cool. Come on, dogs. Where you at? Where you at? Fight me, bro. Oh man, we're slowed right now. I don't know why we keep getting the winter dogs, even though we're much past winter at this point. So that's something. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. That's all I can ask. Don't get hit. That should be our wave, and we're doing good. We're doing good. So it seems like at this point, the size of our trap area is good enough to kill most dogs, or most waves of dogs. Because I think we're at the cap right now of dog waves. The only thing that worries me is the fact... The only reason I want to make our trap area much larger than it is at this point is because of the fact that there's the potential to kill other, like, larger enemies. Imagine if we can get enough traps so that a bearger would die once it walks on here. Like, that would be insane. Granted, it would take like a huge amount of... It would take a huge amount of traps at that point in order to do that. But by like day 250, almost day 300, if we can do that, that'd be ridiculous. That'd be insane. It'd be the coolest thing ever. So, I mean, here's to hoping. I don't know if it's possible if we can keep ourselves alive that long, so we have that type of base. But if we do, it'd be cool. We'll have... I think we're going to have to start a second stack of teeth here pretty soon, which is annoying. I think that's... Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted. Let's do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Let's do that. Pick that up. And the question is, where's the teeth, man? Can't find the teeth. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Not a big deal. Now the question is, let's knock down some more trees. I feel like at this point it'd be a good time to start picking up these trees. I'm also gonna eat this because I have to at this point. Okay. I don't want to chop down too many trees because I don't want to. Again, I've said this in the last episode. I don't want to fight another ant or another tree guard. That'd just be annoying. So for now, we're gonna keep it at a stack, and then we're gonna replant the trees. Okay. Our base is very efficient, I guess you could say. Efficient. It's not the prettiest of bases, but it gets the job done. Let's go ahead and do this now. I'm iffy on getting so many. No, you know what? I'm not gonna make traps yet, just because I'm so iffy on it. I'm iffy on if we should spend the grass accordingly, because once we hit summer, we're gonna need grass in order to make some more traps. So I don't want to necessarily put a huge stake in. I don't want to necessarily put a huge stake into making all these traps because I feel like it's just a commodity. It's not something we need legitimately. So for now, let's do this. Cook it. Probably gonna end up getting chicken nuggets, which is fine. Definitely not the biggest deal in the world. Shoot up our sanity a little bit while we wait. And we should be in the summer season relatively soon here, like day 65, I think, around there. I've lost track. Early on, like in the day 1 to 100, I usually can predict at what times the seasons are going to be starting. But now that we're like past day 100 and we're getting into day 200, I've kind of lost track on when each specific season starts, to my chagrin, because it's always nice to know like at what certain time you need to be prepared for what you're going to be doing. So that's a little bit annoying. Got some more chicken nuggets. We've been living off McDonald's recently, man. Seriously. It's fine though. I'm not mad because anything honey related is just good. Anything honey related allows us to just stay alive longer. Just because it brings up sanity, it brings up health, it brings up hunger, it brings up all of our stats. Honey is one of the strongest food sources in this game, which is something that's awesome. If you guys are hearing background noises, that's my bad. There are a lot of people in my house right now, much to my chagrin, but it is what it is. Not the biggest deal in the world. You guys can probably deal with it, but it's something I would rather go unnoticed. I don't know why I don't know why I mentioned it. If I would have rather have it gone unnoticed, but I know somebody would have called it out. Why is there so much background noise? Something like that. Unless you guys are cool, which a lot of you are. You guys wouldn't have mentioned it, and instead have just complimented that I'm on day 160. Day 160, yay! Hype train is real. Oh man, gotta stretch. Gotta take a drink of water. Let me mute my mic while I do this. Actually. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. I've been playing around with different types of I've said this before. I've actually said this in like multiple videos. I've been playing around recently with different ways to record my stuff, and it's failed a little bit in audio wise, but I mean generally it's been okay. I've been using XSplit, which is somewhat new to me, Not super new to me because I've used it before, but it's somewhat new to me. I don't know all the mechanics yet of using XSplit. So if there are any problems with the video, just chalk it up to that and not my laziness, because, yeah. As long as we don't get bopped. As long as we don't get bopped by a certain giant that will be coming sooner than later here, we should be alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. This was big. A second moose goose attacked us during the season off camera though. So that was interesting. We got it killed obviously really fast by the due to the efforts of our beefalo friends. But I mean, we had another moose goose attack and we dealt with it accordingly. We're gonna have a lot of grass, which makes me happy. Grass is super important obviously for traps among other things. Grass is arguably the most important resources in this game. Like, I mean, all of them hold in a pretty high regard, but I think the thing that you use the most is the grass. So yeah, that's something to think about. I would like to expand this grass area out a little bit farther, but it's kind of hard to be honest with you. I'd like to get it like really big, but at the same time, I don't want to build so many ice fling-o-matics, so that's something I got to think about also. Gotta make some more food here pretty soon also. We're about to get effed if we don't get more food. There's not enough there. But since we haven't been able to really get that many rabbits in our inventory, our hunger saturation has not been good. We haven't been able to like really get that high of a intake when it comes to food. We've been scraping on by, to be honest with you, which is annoying. It's not something you should do. This might be our last bit of food we have off of this honey wave, which is annoying. Hopefully more honey gets produced by that bee box. I'd love to get a second one. I really would, but it's not something I'm really getting hyped about. Maybe once summer rolls around, we might be able to. Actually, smart thing to probably check for right now would be this. Do we have niter to spare in case you want to go? Yes, we do. Okay, cool. As long as you have a decent amount of niter, we'll be fine. Something I'm kind of worried about coming into this. What am I looking for right now? What am I looking for? I'm going off into the kind of distance. I also want to stock up some poop too. That'd probably be a good idea for us. As I'm walking off into the distance here, I'm really looking for oh, don't chase us, please. God dang it, man. Why? I'm looking for a qualifying track that we can possibly make use of. Just gotta follow her on Twitter. Notification just popped up. That's nice. Thank you for following. And now for some shameless plugs. Follow me on 8bitplay at 8bitplays if you wanna see some of the good stuff that I do on Twitter. My tirades and my rants about life and such. As long as we can get through day 170, 170 will be about like the middle of winter or middle of summer. If we can get through day 170 and can finish up the summer season and head into spring, we should be home free for we should be home free for the next season for day 200. And if we can hit day 200, that's a pretty big victory for us, because we've never hit day 200 on camera, let alone day 100. Getting to day 100 on this in itself was an accomplishment, considering it's the first LP, Don't Starve LP, that we got to day 100 in on camera. So if you were there for that, I think it spans from beginning of season 4 to obviously this episode 3 of season 5. If you can manage to get through that whole thing and watch all of it, I think it's about like 45 episodes, 45 videos, 25-minute videos. And good on you, because I've put in like 17 hours into this world alone, which is pretty crazy. I think I have like in total 400, 500 hours on this game, spanning 2 accounts. So that's weird. I think now I want to start building the next few drying racks. At the same time, how many do I need? Make 3? What? It's a lot. 3. Okay, there's 3. Got another drying rack up. This is just in preparation for the next season, because we're gonna be able to intake a lot more stuff from there. Yeah, we're gonna be able to intake a lot more rabbits, so we're gonna be able to have access to a little bit more. What am I trying to say here? We're gonna have access to a little bit more food if we have more drying racks up. And if we ever get in a tight spot, we can easily just come here and fill up all of our stats. So that's something that's going to be good. I would like another crock pot, but it's not something I'm super keen on getting. Probably like right here is where the crock pot's going to go, if I can make another one. I really wish there was a way to make more rabbit holes in your general area without a mod. That would be like game changing. Like, we'd be done. We would not have to worry about anything if that was implemented. We're gonna hit. Yep, I ain't even mad. Ain't even mad. We only got hit for 2 damage there, so that's not the biggest deal in the world. Let's go back. We have a lot of honey now. We should have enough honey. I think it takes like 4 day cycles to have like 6 honey in there. So, I mean, as long... I'm tempted to do an experiment right now. How many monster meat can we put in with honey in order to keep getting chicken nuggets? If we can figure that out, we should be in a good position. I've been on a really huge recording spree with this game, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is like the 4th episode consistently that I've been recording. And I know it's because I said in the beginning of last episode, a lot of you guys who have come over... Why do I not have an umbrella equipped? A lot of you guys who have come over from the Don't Starve subreddit expect to see some like Don't Starve content coming out from this channel. So I feel bad if I'm not delivering on what I've essentially promised. Really good Don't Starve runs. Which is annoying. I feel like we've made 2 lightning rods at this point, so I don't think making another one would make that much of a difference. I think the only place I would think of getting another lightning rod would be like right here, probably in this general area near the supplies farms. But we have a pretty good looking base right now. Well, not good looking. It's mainly functional. Day 200 hits though, we are gonna focus completely on the aesthetic look of our base above everything else. We're gonna focus on the aesthetic look of our base. Day 170 though, we might do... I think once we hit spring, we'll do like a fast forward to winter, or at least to where we're closer to day 200. Because spring is really just a season where I just get stuff not really done. If you know what, I changed my mind. We're probably gonna do a time jump through summer, because summer we can't really do much. It's kind of a boring season. Once we hit spring though, spring is the time that we get a lot of our stuff done, to be honest with you. We get like... Spring is the time to get like all of our new structures up. So I think that's a good time to start recording. So that's something to start thinking about. We're getting closer and closer to summer here though, so that's a little bit exciting for us. But that's neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see and want to see more of it, leave a like and subscribe to stick around on the channel and not miss what I do. Until next time, guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, my name is Tim, aka General 8bit. We'll see y'all in the next video. Have a good one.